Looking good, MP.
Last game means nothing. Wipe that slate clean and get ready. I know you didn't come this far just to go home.
A reminder that you can still purchase tickets for any upcoming weekend games.
We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time, if you still want to come out for the games, we've got your back.
It's Game 5 of the Eastern Conference Finals with the Series taking a look at Washington. Well, this series, Greg, has not played out the way they'd hoped. They'll need to win tonight and twice more to advance.
And doing that will be difficult, but they can't worry about anything more than tonight. Win on your home court and keep this series alive.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Hunter in the small forward position. The shot by Mitchell, no good. And the Wizards with possession. Thunder passes to George. Here's Thunder. Out to the wing. Here's Carrington. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And the foul called on Thunder. That's his first foul. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Brian Keefe shared a few moments with me. Now, he feels like Darius Garland is the key to that offense. Coach said not many people can stay in front of Garland one-on-one. He's so shifty. So the rotations defensively have to be decisive and quick. And at the other end, we want to force him to work defensively. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Defense has got to respect that once Allen gets that close, he has that ability to score the ball.
He takes it in, and Sarr throws it down.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Now, here's Garland. Hunter kicks to Mobley. And a miss there on the triple. Wizards have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Carrington. Scored the basket and shot after missing his first attempt.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And here's Garland for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Garland stopping on a dime and delivering that time on the pull-up.
Pass to Carrington. Here's Thunder. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Thunder. Poke loose.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
And then Allen slams it in.
To put that ball just about anywhere for Jared Allen. Puts those long arms to great use.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. Number 1, Evan Mobley. Into the lane, and the basket by Thunder. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Pass to Hunter. Back to Garland. Beyond the arc. Rebound, Washington. They are still stinging from the loss on Thursday.
Yeah, they came into that game a little flat for whatever reason and just couldn't tap into the energy you need to compete.
Yeah, and that score got a little bit lopsided, so not the kind of effort that they want to repeat anytime soon.
Hunter with it. George picks him up. Garland dishes to Allen. Pocket 6. Here's Mitchell. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Washington trailing. Pass to Thunder. Here's Sarr. The Wizards working the ball around now. Sarr sets the screen for George. Mitchell looking it over. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition. Racking up steal after steal. Just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal, and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Here's Hunter following the three-pointer by Washington. From downtown, gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Looking for some friendly competition as Hunter responds with a three-pointer of his own.
Pass to Thunder. Outside, George. Shot clock at 5. No problems knocking that one down. George has got 5 points so far.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that. They would hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now, here's Garland. Driving in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. He has 5.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good.
The Cavaliers leading by 9. On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. They've got Marcus Sasser, also Garland out there, and it's Williams at the power forward position.
Well, Garland, a volume shooter right now from deep. He's capable of getting hot.
Outside Williams. Pass to Garland. And shot on the way, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Garland's got the lead up to 14 now for the Cavs. Here he goes. Thunder passes to Sohan. Three-pointer. Drains it from beyond the arc.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Here's Thunder. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've got here in the first half.
Pass to Garland. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Sohan with the ball. Here's Thunder, guarded by Garland. Here's Thunder. Goes back up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Wizards shooting their first free throws of the game right now. The free throw drops for Sohan. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Good on both. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. There's the steal. Driving inside. Here's Koulibaly. No good with the layup. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Led by as many as 14 points.
First team foul.
And here is Garland. He's got 10. It's Sasser, top of the key. For three, Hunter. And Sarr pulls it down.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Thunder. Rebound by Williams. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Pass to Garland. From past the arc. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Washington has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against Cleveland was phenomenal. He added 18 points, and along with that scoring, he brought some defensive intensity as well. This team is playing really well right now. They're playing for each other and working hard to get every win. Kevin, they'll want to keep it going tonight.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, he was sensational the other night, making play after play after play.
And that's what you want. Not only was the effort there, but how about the production as well?
Well, he can do a lot of different things, so he falls into these different roles. Which will it be tonight?
Mobley, he's checked in for Williams. Here's Tyson. No scoring in this one. From outside, off the mark.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Fires from deep. The Cavaliers pull it in. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And that one is good.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And Garland with a clear path to the basket. Drops in the breakaway layup. And it's a 12-point Cavalier lead.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's Thunder. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about picking it up.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Pass to Sarr. Here's Thunder. Driving to the basket. And Sarr throws it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. There's Garland. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Wizards trail by 8 out to the right wing. Here's Thunder. He has 6. And he lobs it up toward the rim and stolen by Mobley. Sasser with it. The wide open look here for Garland. Traps in the tray. Garland's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
The Cavaliers leading by 11. Here's Tyson. Tries to keep it alive. Off target with his 3. For Washington, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. And the basket by Thunder.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Cavaliers making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. Cleveland moving the ball around. Hunter, no one around him. The three-pointer, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And the basket by Thunder.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Tyson. Back to Sasser. Hunter on the wing. Now Sasser still without a basket. 5 on the clock. Mobley kicks to Hunter. Here's Sasser. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. They've led by as many as 14 points.
Just has lost the feel in terms of scoring here in the second quarter.
And it's Carrington missing. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Mitchell finds Sasser. Hunter with it. Pass to Sasser. Lets the 3 fly. Trains the three-pointer.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
And it's Thunder missing.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take it down.
It's deflected. From beyond the arc. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Out left to the wing for 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Outside, George. To the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Thunder. And again, Washington, no good.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
First trip to the line for him here.
Second team foul.
The first one falls.
Herder's such a talented swing man, and every year he seems to find a way to add a little bit of something to his game.
Allen's checked in for the Cavaliers. Garland comes in for Marcus Sasser. Here's Thunder, guarded by Garland. George with the screen on Garland. On pass to George. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Now, here's Garland. 15 points in the game. Hunter dishes to Mobley. Allen outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. A basket good off the assist from Allen. Allen's got 3 assists in the game. Takes it inside. Thunder. George trying to break free. Here's Monsees. Buries the long-range jumper.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You've got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
At the elbow, it's Allen. Back to Garland. And here is Hunter. He's got 5. Allen kicks to Hunter. There's the triple. It's hauled in by George.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Wizards have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. No good on that one.
At the line for the Wizards.
Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Pass to Mitchell. Puts up a 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
Here's Thunder. And it's sent back by Allen. Mitchell outside. Here's Hunter. The 3 ball. They get it back. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific 3-point shooting display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
And Game 5, a blowout so far, a big hole to climb out of for the Washington Wizards.
A lot of bricks out there. Reminds me of my free throw shooting. Enough to build a house. Come on, man. Take it to the paint. Man up.
Man up is correct.
Looking at how the Wizards are doing in this series. Guys, if you had to come up with one word to describe their situation in this series, what would... That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
We've got Trey Murphy, Sarr out there with George, and it's Thunder, and it's Carrington in at the 2. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Wizards trail by 14. Pass to Thunder. At the elbow, it's Sarr. Here's Thunder. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Picked him clean. Here's Carrington, guarded by Garland. Fires the 3. Carrington, that's good. Carrington's at the first field goal of the second half for the Wizards. Mitchell outside. And Garland has it in the corner. Tries it from 19, and it's good off the back rim and in. 17 points for Darius Garland.
Now, Garland started the game at 6'1", but the way he's playing now, he's got to be feeling 7 feet tall.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Allen passes to Hunter from outside the arc. Rebounded by the Wizards.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Gets it down to single digits. And that's now 6 points for Alex Sarr.
They're not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Here's Mobley, and it's sent back by George. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Wizards making a switch here. Sohan's checked in. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Look at Thunder, one of the best passers in the NBA, always looking to get his teammates involved. And, of course, Darius Garland, down a few spots.
I think these two guys are having a little personal competition here in the playoffs to see who will finish with the most assists.
And the dunk by Sohan.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Anything other than a layup in that situation probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And here's Garland for three. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. And an incredible double clutch dunk. Wow.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Mobley kicks to Hunter. Mitchell outside. And here's Garland for three. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his fourth assist in this one. Pass to Carrington. And Washington again with the bucket.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
The possessions is way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ball game.
Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. 4 on the clock. Count that bucket. Mitchell's got 11 points.
And this is routine for Mitchell. He doesn't need much space to feel comfortable elevating.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
For Washington, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. Coulibaly, he's checked in for the Wizards. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Wizards trail by 6. Nice ball movement by Washington. Sohan, the Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the foul called on Thunder. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Right side, Garland. And the layup's good off the glass. And it's now 22 points for Darius Garland.
Garland is so small that if there's a little bit of room, he's going to find a sliver.
Here's Thunder, guarded by Garland. Pass to Coulibaly. The 3. And again, Washington no good. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Mitchell in the corner. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. 13 points in the game.
And don't give Mitchell too many of those looks. Once he gets in rhythm, it is hard to stop him.
Washington has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Thunder, guarded by Garland. George passes to Thunder. Pass to Coulibaly. Just 5 to shoot. The Wizards with another miss. Cavaliers have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. And the foul. There's a minute 34 left in the 3rd quarter of the game.
Well, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Pass to Murray. Here's Tyson. Nobody near Williams. Cans it from downtown. Williams has got 8 points.
I do so enjoy watching a bounce pass executed that perfectly.
Now, Coulibaly. 1:02 left in the 3rd quarter. Right wing. Here's Sohan. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the 3s. Only 1 so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Here's Tyson. He's got 5, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Garland does a good job there getting the shot up into the air while he's being fouled.
This is his first free throw of the game. Trey Murphy's checked in for Sohan. And Cleveland also making a change. Hunter's checked in for Murray. Going inside. Thunder passes to Sarr.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Washington shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. Free throw good. Sarr. He's perfect from the line this time.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Hunter with it. Launches it from deep. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Darius Garland has been leading. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And here we go. Heading back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Final. So on the floor for Cleveland, DeAndre Hunter out there with Marcus Sasser. Then there's Patrick Williams. Then it's Evan Mobley. And it's Tyson in at the 3 spot. Williams inside. There's Sasser. And the foul on Patrick Williams. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Here's Thunder. Pass to Coulibaly. Nice ball movement by Washington. Hunter on the wing. No good on the 3.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Here's Thunder. Pass to Coulibaly. Here's the 3. Connects from 3-point range.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Mobley dishes to Hunter. Over in the corner, Sasser. On the wing. And again, it's Cleveland.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
Pass to Coulibaly. Here's Thunder. Back to Coulibaly. From the arc. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 11 rebounds in the game. Sasser with it. Latrey. Rebound by the Wizards. Coulibaly's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. Here's Thunder. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Pass to Coulibaly. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
First team.
Substitution on the court.
And here are the Cavaliers now to take the lead. Garland, no good. Here's Thunder. Stolen by Allen. Now Cleveland moving it up. Mitchell kicks to Hunter. Pass to Mobley. Allen, a screen on George, and Garland has it in the corner. Nailed from three-point land. Garland's got 29. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Cleveland.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight at converting on those chances.
Cleveland leading by 3. Now Mitchell. This one for 3. They get it back. Allen. Kicks it out to Garland. And Allen slams it in.
And that kind of bucket for Allen is just injecting energy into the team. One of the best offensive rebounders in the NBA.
For Washington, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. And the shot goes down. And that's 20 points for Thunder.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Cavaliers.
Mobley outside. Hunter sets a screen for Allen. Over Sarr. Allen's shot is off. Wizards trail by 4. Sarr, the pass to Thunder. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Now here's George. Here's Thunder, stolen by Mitchell. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. Lays it in off the breakaway.
An explosive effort there from Mitchell, outrunning the defense and taking the fast break all the way.
Outside for George. Pass to Thunder. Out to the right wing. George against Mobley. 6 on the shot clock. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Lets it go from deep. And it's George missing.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 8. Wizards making a switch here. Koulibaly's checked in. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
DeAndre Hunter taking 2 shots. The plays under video review under NBA stance. 2 minutes are allowed to review the
action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 9. He hits both from the stripe.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Thunder passes to George. Offline with his 3. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Mobley. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Third personal foul. 4th team foul.
Free throw good. Mobley.
The line for the Cavaliers. Evan Mobley. 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. So it's the Wizards now. Down by 12. Here's Thunder, and it is flushed down with a nice jam. 17 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Sasser. He's defended by Koulibaly. And the Cleveland Cavaliers win the series and will move on.
What a moment here, guys. They are going to the finals, a chance to win it all. No better feeling. This team has earned it.
And I'll tell you guys, they're ready to take on the Western Conference champion.
And that's going to be a great series. But first, you should enjoy this night. Celebrate with teammates. You work your entire life just hoping to get to the finals. These guys get to live out their...
If they keep trying to blitz you, this is what's going to happen.